everyone, Marli here to bring you another episode of Cheat Codes. Now, you may have heard this term used in the news, or maybe your parents are talking about it. But today, we are going to review all things inflation and deflation. Now, let's imagine that the amount you make or are given each month doubles. Pretty sweet, right? Now you can buy new shoes, new video games, and deck out your wardrobe. I mean, you have twice as much money, right? Let's also imagine that everyone else you know also gets twice the amount of money. Would you be able to buy the same amount of stuff? The short answer is no. This is because there would be 2 times as much money going around, but still the same amount of goods to buy. So companies would raise their prices. This is why you may have heard your parents and grandparents say something to the effect of, "When I was your age, I'd buy a soda for 6 cents. This is because the dollar has inflated, so it takes more money to buy the same exact product. To put it plainly, inflation means the general level of prices on everything is going up. Inflation means that more money will need to be paid for things like those shoes you've had your eye on, and services such as getting a haircut or an oil change. Inflation in the US is generally tracked by a tool called the Consumer Price Index, or CPI. We'll go over this in another episode, but in a nutshell, CPI takes into account the pricing of thousands of goods from across the country from year to year. So if the CPI is 3%, that means on average the price of products and services is 3% higher than the year before. Or in other words, we would need to spend 3% more to buy the same things we wanted to buy a year ago. So I'm sure you're all wondering what causes inflation. And that can get a little complex, but at its core, when the money in an economy increases too rapidly, the value of that money typically decreases. The opposite of inflation is called deflation. This means that the general level of prices is going down. Deflation is when the supply increases, the demand for those goods decreases, so the value of those goods go down. Make sense? Hopefully that gives you a better understanding of inflation and deflation. Be sure to hit that subscribe button or follow us on IGTV for more tips, tricks, and advice so you can become a financial superstar. That's all for me. Marli out.